Hello, wonderful people. I hope you're having a fabulous, fabulous day. I'm here in London. I actually dislocated a rib yesterday. I was in excruciating pain. It was terrible. I don't think I've ever felt something as it was like so terrible. So painful. I think I probably have had other pain before, but it was just absolutely awful. But I've seen a physio and I'm seeing an osteopath tomorrow. So yeah, thank you for all your well wishes. And I'm here just sitting on the sofa. And I asked the universe, I was like, what do people really want help with right now? Like, what could I offer you today that could be really supportive and really helpful? And the universe told me that what would be really helpful would be talking about dealing with emotions when you feel like eating. So one of the things that I really felt into yesterday was this feeling into like depression, sadness, anxiety, and stress when we eat. So obviously there is the physical feeling of hunger, and that is experienced in our bodies. And when we feel hungry, it's like your body truly tells you, your belly tells you, your belly grumbles, your belly hurts, like your belly wants food. And I personally don't feel like it's necessary to get to that point where your belly's hurting. But when you begin to get hungry, your belly does tell you. And at that time, you can then nourish it. But what often happens for many people, particularly women, and if you're a man and you feel like this happens to you too, then this is definitely for you as well. And I would love to hear from you as well, because most often than not, I actually help women, because this is something that I find women really struggle with, and I know that some men do struggle with this too. And if you are a man and you struggle with this, please get in contact, and I'd love to be able to help you as well. But from my experience, women really tend to struggle with this attachment to food and emotion, and eating at times to numb or nourish an emotion. Now, one of the biggest blockers to weight loss, weight stability, and health when it comes to eating is eating because we are trying to experience another emotion, or we are trying to numb that sadness or that anxiety or that stress. So when I was kind of feeling into this yesterday, I kind of got some ideas, and then I asked the universe, and the universe was like, okay, speak about this today. Your job is to focus on feeling good. Like, your job is to focus on finding what makes you feel relaxed, finding what makes you feel calm, finding what makes you feel happy, finding what makes you feel joyful, finding what makes you feel fulfilled and satisfied outside of food. So if we look at the emotion of, let's just say, stress, right? And you've had a really stressful day at work, and you come home and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm really hungry, I'm really stressed, I'm frustrated. And this might not be even a conscious process that you go through, but you're experiencing all these emotions, and you see a bag of crisps on the table, or you see a bag of crisps in the cupboard, and you just mindlessly take that out, you open it and you start munching it. And as you start to munch it, what happens is, probably because this has already happened many times and you've created a pattern, you eat this food, and then it begins to change the emotion, and you begin to feel calmer, and you begin to feel less frustrated, and you begin to feel less stressed, and you begin to feel a bit more pleasure, because you're eating this food, and this, let's say if they're crispy, this kind of salty, tasty, delicious crunchiness, and you're able to kind of neutralize that emotion, but you're neutralizing it through eating the crisps, right? Now, we can go really deep and be like, okay, what's happening at work, what's happening in your job that we need to begin to look at, so that we can release the stress, or transform the stress, or get rid of the stress. And that is kind of really, really deep work, and you might need a lot of support if you want to kind of look that deeply. But what I can do with helping you now is really kind of getting you to tune into those times when you are feeling stressed. So you come home from work and you are stressed, okay? And obviously it would be wonderful to look at, why you are stressed and eliminating that stress. But for now, let's just focus on that moment where you are stressed, right? You come home, you're feeling really stressed, you're frustrated, you've had a hard day at work. The first thing that you want to do is bring some awareness and mindfulness to that situation, that, I'm feeling really stressed, I'm feeling really frustrated, I'm feeling really antsy or angry or whatever that emotion is for you. And you might ask yourself, why am I feeling like this? And because it might be your boss said something at work, or there may be a deadline, or, there are certain expectations of you at your work and it's stressing you out, okay? So first you identify that you are stressed and that stress is there. And then you might identify why you are stressed and what's going on. And then what I would invite you to do is to ask yourself, what do I need right now? What is it that I actually need? What do I need in order to shift this stress? Now, in order to process emotion and change emotion, first we have to feel it. Yeah, because if we don't feel it, we don't even know it's there, we can't process it, we can't release it. So the sticky bit and the practice is first feeling that emotion. So you identify, yes, I'm stressed, yes, I'm frustrated, yes, I'm irritated, yes, I'm angry, I'm feeling antsy, or whatever it is for you. And then when you realize that stress is there, you ask your body, what do I need to do right now to help this stress? What does my body need? What does my mind need? What do I need? What does my inner child need? And it might be do you know what? You really need to feel nourished. Okay. So what would help me feel nourished in this moment? Is it that I need a good old cuddle with my partner? Is it that I need to have a hot shower, get snuggled up in my PJs and have a hot water bottle? Is it that I need to go and just rest and lie down for 20 minutes, relax, and have a lovely cup of tea? Is it that I need to have a bath, do myself a bubble bath, and just have a good old chat with my friend? So in what ways at that moment, in that moment, for example, if your body tells you that you need to be nourished, can you nourish yourself? Now, the biggest thing is first identifying that you are stressed. And obviously, this is just an example, so you can use this to relate to other emotions as well. So first, that I am stressed. And then you might ask yourself, well, why am I stressed? What's happening? And then you ask yourself, okay, well, what can I do right now to help this stress? What does my body need? What do I need? What does my mind need? What does my inner child need? Yeah. And then it will come up. It will come up with what it needs. And you might just place your hand on that area of where you feel stressed. So if you're feeling stressed in your chest, you're okay, what do you need? What do you need? Oh, I just need to feel relieved. Okay. What's going to help you feel relieved? Or maybe I just need to scream. I just need to scream for 5 minutes and allow yourself to scream. Yeah. Maybe it's I just need to feel supported right now. Okay, what's going to make me feel supported? You know what? I need to pick up the phone and just call my mum. Yeah. Or you know what? I need to go and sit and have a good old cuddle with my husband. Yeah. And so I'm just giving you a few examples, and then this will hopefully stimulate your thinking and what that might mean for you. But this is a real easy way for you to begin to tune into what it is that is making you eat in ways that are not going to help you with weight stability or weight loss, if that's what you are looking for. Now, my philosophy on health is very holistic. I believe that all of our health should come from a place of love, and I believe in balance. So I don't believe in diets. I don't believe in deprivation. I don't believe in rigid plans. I don't believe in weighing yourself all the time. There's a lot of things that I don't believe that you're being constantly told. Now, what I know is that the way I do it works. Yeah, the way that I help people works, because what I teach people gets people to get long-lasting, sustainable results. It is not a long-lasting, realistic way of getting a result when you are depriving yourself, restricting yourself, punishing yourself, telling yourself you can't have this and you can't have that and you can't do this and you can't do that. It is not nourishing. It is not sustainable. Okay. And so I believe in doing all of this through love, all of this through kindness, all of this through compassion, all of this through gentleness. And by doing it in that way, you create such a beautiful relationship with yourself, with your body. And in turn, what then happens is that you make the right decisions to help you create the wellness, the weight, the health, the well-being, the body, and the life that is actually what you truly desire, but in a way that is like realistic and balanced and easy and pleasurable and joyful. So my philosophy is different from what's out there and what you're probably being told. But my philosophy is one that works. What I do works. What I help my clients with and how I help them works. It's been proven time and time again. I've even gone through the process myself and it works. Okay, so I'm like living proof that doing health through love, doing your life through love. Yeah, you can apply this to all areas. You can apply this to your career. Yeah, you can apply this to money. You can apply this to relationships. When you get really anchored in really loving yourself and doing your life through love, what you want is going to really begin to, I want to use the word manifest, okay, and happen. So going back to emotional eating, weight loss, weight stability, and wellness, just if you need to like rewatch this, you can rewatch it. I will post it. I'll put it on YouTube as well. Go back into those moments, and even if it's not happening like today, you might think of when it last happened. When was that time when you last, kind of mindlessly ate because of an emotion? Maybe you were upset. Maybe you were frustrated. Maybe you were angry. What happened? Why did that happen? What did you really need? Okay, and apply that to what you can now do, knowing this in the future. All right. Now, if you have any further questions, or you'd like to know more about, holistic wellness, weight loss, weight stability, and well-being, for mind, body, and soul, then I would love to help you. So feel free to send me a message. You can comment. I'm doing a 4-week group intensive starting 11th of April, where I will be taking a group of women through 4 weeks of learning how to eat with freedom, learning how to eat intuitively, learning how to eat in a way and create a relationship with food that is going to help them create weight stability or weight loss, if that's what they're looking for, in a way that's totally different, in a way that's totally loving and balanced and all pleasure-based. All right. Learning how to get fit and healthy as well in a realistic, joyful and balanced way. Learning how to feel like frigging good in your body and confident as a woman. Like you are so frigging beautiful and it's time to believe it and it's time to feel it. So I'm going to show you how to feel like radiant and gorgeous in the body that you have now. And really build your confidence and self-esteem and know how to take care of yourself in ways that are nourishing and loving and kind and compassionate. Okay, and that's starting 11th of April. If you can't make the calls live, then they are recorded, so you'll be able to go back to them. Even if the whole course finishes, you'll then be able to kind of go back to it and redo it. So if you want to join like after the 11th of April, you're also welcome to join at any time, because you will have all the calls and all the content and you can work through it at your own time. So if you have any questions, do DM me. The link for the course is in the bio. And I would love to hear from you. And when it comes to emotional eating, go back, re-listen to this, look at those 4 or 5 steps that I have suggested. And next time that happens, implement them and just see the difference that it makes, because it will begin to make a difference. And when you create that awareness and really know what your body needs, you will create a great change in your weight, in your wellness, and in your well-being, ladies. So lovely seeing you. Seeing your names, seeing myself. I would love to see you. So please come and join me in the group. If not, you can come and join me in the Facebook community and all sorts. Have a beautiful evening. Sending so much love. Mwah. Bye-bye.